Right. In the previous video, we have discussed about uploading the file as well as saving the file in the name of sample for the Power BI. In the present video, we are going to make changes in the file and made it easy for us to do the analysis part and make a dashboard. For anywhere, whenever we want to start any dashboard, we need to have a mock-up dashboard. So this is our sample file. And in the meanwhile, I will explain about the mockup dashboard. The mockup dashboard, like we have to initially we need to have design some pages, and so these are all the pages which I have already prepared. So I'm using these pages as a mockup itself. If we want to use the different page, executive view, the report view, and these will be used as a mockup, like which are the KPI parameters, which charts has to be kept, which charts has to be kept during analysis part, and which charts has to be designed when, what are the DAX queries required to do it, and these are all we should have in beforehand before writing any DAX command. So at present, I am going to discuss about the executive view, which is the primary sheet, and what are the KPIs present in it, and what are the cards, and what are the visualization present in it, and how we are going to develop this, how we are going to again recreate the same view and they get the same page in Power BI in this video. So this is the sample file. Before doing so, we should first we should first make clear about the yearly trend RTA sheet. If we want to fetch data, we should make changes in it. So I'm going for yearly trend RTA. So yearly trend is one sheet. So if it is in this way, we cannot fetch data because metric part and value part differs. So we need to change it such that it is easy for us to fetch the data. So for it, we need to transform this data. So I'm going to transform data. So here I'm going for this sheet. So I'm going to transform this sheet. For this, initially I should remove this column. So I'm removing it. And now it is in Power Query editor mode. So I have to type unpivot columns. Like all the other columns, I need to unpivot it. So here we got unpivot. So these are all the metrics. It's in text format. These are the years and these are the values. So now I need to change the name. Here also there are amount, unit and source which are repeated. So these should not be selected. So I'm unselecting these two, and this is nothing but an year. I'm changing it to year format and year, and this is value. So value is in alphanumeric. Actually, it's in numerical format because it's value. I'm changing it to decimal. So again, now I'm changing it. I'm saving it. Apply changes. So now close and apply. We have completed this sheet. Now we are going for our Power BI desktop. Yes, this is a Power BI desktop. We have closed the query mode and we have come to Power BI desktop mode. Here you can see here. Now the first thing, what we are supposed to do, the total number of city buses. And this logo we can import it, like we don't need it, simple like an Excel sheet. We select the text format and we need to select the image, upload image, browse it, and we get the logo. Logo is not a major part. So yeah, yes, we get the logo. And the second most important part, this is a query mode and also the year. So year, which where is the year is present? Here the year. So I'm going to keep this year. Year, okay. It has to be changed into slicer format. So slicer visualizations. We can clearly observe how I'm doing all this. How I'm recreating the same sheet. So slicer and recreating format. So if I select is this, so also you should clearly understand that there is no metric, there is no visual, there is no measure in this yearly trend data at present. But in future we are going to add many measures, as many measures as possible. So at present there is only zero measure in it. The next step in this part is total city buses. So total active routes. All these vary with respect to year. So every year the total. So if we go here, in ALE10.ai, the total number of city buses. So suppose sort it, sort ascending. The total means T. So we go for T. Right. So total number of city buses, total fleet operated. So from for 2019, 577 and 23-24, 635. So these values should be changed because these values are not static with respect to years. That's why we have changed the we have changed the format from these also called transposition. We have changed the format from column wise to row wise. So it will be easy for us to fetch. Now we have to write a measure for it. So let's start. Now the first thing is in this total city buses, the total number of city buses. For this we need to write a measure for it. How to write a measure? Okay, now yearly trend that here. Now okay, we will start with a measure. We have okay, and for the ease of convenience, what we are going to do is we have to reuse this. So this is a measure. Just remove this wasting of that. Now I am starting a new measure. I need total city buses, right? So right total. Okay. Now here is calculate. We use calculate formula. Sum of from where we are fetching it. Elite and data value. Okay. So there is a elite and data value. So we have to we need to fetch this value. So hence we are fetching it. But what is the value from which value? Where elite and data of matrix is equal to what is the value we need to have? Total number of city buses, which means total fleet operated. So here you can see the total fleet operated should be exact. Otherwise, we cannot, the value will not be fetched. So the even the spacing and everything should be exact. Total fleet operated. Even the spacing should also be exact. Owned plus hide. So the measure is done. So here we are unable to find the table because the problem is total elite and RTA. So this is the problem. So what we are going to do is we will go for transform data and we'll copy that exact value. So elite and RTA and exact name with spaces and all. Such that once we copy it, yes, save this. So we are going to copy. Here you can see that in DAX we are unable to do it. So we are copying this and this. Yeah, we have already closed it. This is a mistake. So once we close it, sort of the metric has been created. So when we come here, when we fetch this here, we get the value of 560. So this is how the metric system works. And when we select 2022, it's 635. So this is how the total had to. So here we can see when we change, when we change, the value gets changed. So in a similar way, all the KPIs will be created. All the KPIs in this dashboard and the executive page dashboard. This in a similar way, in a similar way, all these KPIs will be created. And I'm going to discuss one or two more measures and close this and close